Well, according to the red box over here, which I'm not right, kind of right there, we looks like we are live. So, welcome everybody to Folk You. This is a singer-songwriter round robin that's been going on here in Chicago since wow, December of 2001. We're actually approaching an anniversary, and actually, for what it's worth, we usually don't do shows in December because of the Alex Chilton birthday show that has become an annual tradition, which is not happening this year for various reasons. But anyway, we are going to do a December show this year to commemorate our Mr. Math. I have to think this year. Is it going to be our 19th anniversary then? Yeah, it would be the 19th anniversary. Next year will be our 20th. But anyway, so we are a singer-songwriter round robin that's been going on for however many years. I've been the host that whole time. If you do not know what a round robin is, it's an opportunity for songwriters such as these fine gentlemen here, and unfortunately you can't see really the pointing, but we'll get to that in a minute, to get together and to play some of their material for you. Round robins can differ in terms of how many songs per pass happen, but the person will start, which will be me in a moment, and then they'll pass to the next person and they'll play one or two songs and then to the next, and however that's been factored to work, and that swings around again. So without further ado, I should introduce the performers tonight, and I'll do it in the order that they're going to play. I'm going to start, as I said, and then Thomas Pace will follow me. There he is.
Hello.
Thomas has played this a number of times. I have lost count of how many that is.
It's my first virtual show.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm honored to have you here. I've stolen your soul now, so I have to keep it.
Yeah,
Keep it in this little medicine bottle here.
It'll definitely fit in there.
Yeah.
The room is there.
Oh, and modest as always. Yes. So I'm thrilled to have you here virtually. I'll take Thomas Pace anyway. And then also returning, although I think it's been a while, is James Foster, and he'll follow Thomas.
Hello.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know how many years. Last time was probably at the Horseshoe, I think, right?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, so that's got to be at least five-ish years or longer, maybe.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Well, I'm pleased to have you back.
Well, I am pleased to be here.
Yeah, well, good to know. So I think I've explained everything. Have I left anything out, you guys, as far as the whole round robin thing?
Nope.
Got the round part, but you didn't mention anything about a robin.
It's well, whatever bird. Let's say it'll be a round pigeon here, and instead of round, let's do an ovoid pigeon. And we'll call this the Folk You ovoid pigeon tonight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let these guys settle in. I'm going to put them in the virtual green room where I think there's some beverages and a fine cheese spread and everything that you could possibly want. And then I'm going to make myself the focus here and get things kicked off. So guys, I'll see you soon. Thomas, I'll see you sooner, okay? Hang tight. I will put Thomas out and see you in a bit, James. All right. So here we go. Got to remind myself of what my set for the evening is. So first song I'm going to do tonight, I say this when we've done this face to face, and of course I was talking with Thomas and James beforehand about how just fucked up everything has been since March, and the first couple of months I just couldn't do anything, and finally decided to try to get this back on board virtually or remotely or however we want to call it. I like the kind of idea of remote. But anyway, so month to month, I would always try to play some new stuff if I'm writing it, and then delving into the Dean Oeuvre, as some of us would say, and I certainly say it not seriously, or if it is any percentage, very small percentage of serious on the Oeuvre, but and then month to month, picking something that strikes our fancy. And this whole pandemic thing has covered everything. And so it is even covered how I look at the songs that I'm picking. And so originally tonight I was thinking I'm going to play a bunch of upbeat stuff, and that has mutated into, I don't know if it's upbeat or not, but what felt the rightest to play. So I'm going to play, the first thing is from my, I'm screwing that up already, right? My Good Grief last solo album that I put out. There I am rocking it with my telly. This, looking at this song today, it seemed like the lyrics could have pandemic-y applications. Maybe most, if not all, of Everything Tonight fits that bill. So anyway, let me stop yammering and let me start playing. This is called Do Not Follow. It's time to get back what we had when we started, to pour it all away. Like a bunch of dead leaves falling from the trees that were alive yesterday. It happens like that, the blink of an eye, and you wonder where it all went wrong. Now that you didn't try enough or harder, too little or too long. Do not follow where others have already gone. Do not follow close behind what's been done. The talk out of both sides of their mouths. Confusion is the key to keeping you unbalanced, to making you care what anyone else thinks. So do not follow where others have already gone. Do not follow close behind what's been done. You dress for success in the clothes of the moment, bought right off the rack. Don't just look around, today's fashion plates, tomorrow hate, clothes on their back. There's always authority, the rulers and the rules lined up like dominoes. If one should fall forward or to the side, who knows where things will go. Do not follow where others have already gone. Do not follow close behind what's been done. Do not follow where others have already gone. Do not follow close behind what's been done. Oh, wow. All right. So that felt pretty good. So this is a perfect example. I'm not one who's adverse to writing a political song by any stretch, although on my own, like ones that are, there's a type of political song I'm just not really, it's not really my thing. It's just not really good at. But I'm certainly happy to insert the political into things. And it's just like this song, which is fairly innocuous and perhaps, well, maybe, and perhaps just about like following your own path. When you start reading, they're talking about both sides of their mouths, confusion's the key. And it's like, wow, this seems to have other resonance for me right now. So maybe it did for you, maybe not. I don't know, but I'm happy to have played it. So I'm going to do a newer one. I wish I could say it was the newest. And it had made its way into the live folk use set for quite a while. And then I kind of like moved it out again. And it started with the impulse to write a song about how much I hate Uber. I'm not an Uber taker. I have Ubered, but I very quickly de-Ubered myself. And now under these circumstances, Ubering is happening, but I ain't Ubering. But it typically, and I think it is pretty typically, started with one impulse and then the song ended up going in a slightly different direction. Maybe not slightly, it went in a different direction. Maybe it's not really about what it was going to be in the beginning, but that's how this stuff goes. So anyway, it's something I heard someone say on the street one day and prompted the initial thought about writing this, and it's called Are You My Uber? Are you my Uber? I'd really like to know. I got places to be, and to be I must go. It's too far to walk, believe me, I try. Are you my Uber? Can I climb inside? Are you my Uber? I'm already late. Please answer me now, so I can make my escape. I gotta get out, any place but here. Are you my Uber? Will you make me disappear? There's an empty space where I used to reside. When they looked for me, I would have to hide. Now I'm watching from the other side and waiting for a ride. Are you my Uber? Let's take a drive. My destination is to simply arrive. I close my eyes, let me know when we're there. Are you my Uber? Take me elsewhere. Are you my Uber? Take me anywhere. Wow. And listen, I didn't just bring you in, Thomas, because you were clapping for me.
No?
No.
What choice did you have?
It is your time. It is your time to arrive.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's convenient.
So this is another one where, looking at this here, I don't know if you're an Uber or whatever, but the song ended up becoming more philosophical or whatever than I originally planned. And now when I'm playing it, I'm thinking about this idea of, my destination simply arrive and all this. And it just makes me start to think about all this. People just want to get this over with and want to get back to some semblance of what they knew. And
it's never been true, right? Like I wish I had someplace to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for some, they have some semblance of that again, but it's just it ain't what it was, and maybe in some ways it won't be what it was, and that might be just as well. But I'm going to knock it off because people want to hear Thomas Pace. I know that. I know I do.
Also convenient.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, sir, I will get out of here, but I'll see you in a while, and looking forward to this.
Okay, here goes nothing. Thanks. Well done, Larry. Okay, I guess it's my turn. This is my first remote show. And Larry's right. Things have been so fucked up lately. You know, never as fucked up as now. Plus the COVID. I'm telling you that you guys are going to hear some political stuff from me. That's what these times are for. So this song is called "The Revolution Is Here." Like to hear it. Here it goes. My home, where have you gone? Left us along the way. I can't recognize the look in your eyes or the things that you say. The sense of right and wrong is dead and gone, and there's just that sense of fear. Hallelujah, hallelujah, the revolution's here. Blue-eyed son, put down your gun. Of what are you so afraid? It's the business of war. Those who live by the sword die by the blade. Those who can resist the bitterness will taste it mingled in their tears. Hallelujah, hallelujah, the revolution's here. We got bombs in the air that still ain't landed yet. Well, you don't ever know, you can't never forget. So you might be surprised about the things you'll regret someday. There's senators kept like a corporate pet, men of the cloth flying in personal jets, casting judgment on folks that they ain't even met. How strange. My home, don't think you're alone. There's millions that feel the same. The sick and the poor, why they ain't nothing more than pawns in the game. So I sound the bell so they know it well. Keep it ringing in their ears. Hallelujah, hallelujah, the revolution's here. Hallelujah, hallelujah. And if you don't like it, then screw you. It's about time that all us was through with you. The revolution's here. Hallelujah, hallelujah, the revolution's here. Oh, that felt good to sing. Oh man, I'm just getting rolling. Man. Whew, that was cathartic. So I got another one here. The subject matter is somewhere between similar and exactly the same. I expect this one will feel every bit as good to sing. So I just put up a video of this song. It's a brand new song. It's called Been So Hard. What now? Go on, say you don't believe it. What now? I guess we'll let this one get away. Not in all my life have I heard you complain. It's you who's been cheated from an angry mob where everyone looks just the same. It's been so hard to get up in the morning. It's been so hard to make it through the day. Oh, yeah. It's been so hard. I search myself for something to believe in. It's been so hard. It's just been so goddamn hard. Oh wow, if it's a lie, then don't repeat it. My God, you don't believe those things you say. Go on, stamp and shout, so proud of yourself as if anger's an achievement. Like a foul-mouthed child with no sense of shame. It's been so hard to get up in the morning. It's been so hard to make it through the day. Oh yeah, yeah. It's been so hard. I search myself for something to believe in. It's been so hard. It's just been so goddamn hard. Don't look now, the good old boys are at it again. They aim to try my better angels. So fucked up, so now look what you gone and made me do. Set my democracy aflame. And it's been so hard to get up in the morning. It's been so hard to make it through the day. Oh, yeah, yeah. It's been so hard. I search myself for something to believe in. It's been so hard. It's just been so goddamn hard. It's been so hard to get up in the morning. It's been so hard to make it through the day. Oh, yeah, yeah. It's been so hard, and man, I search myself for something to believe in. It's been so hard, it's just been so goddamn hard. It's just been so goddamn hard.
Nice.
Up next, my good new friend, James Foster.
Thanks very much, Thomas. That was great. I like that song a lot. What you'll hear from me is some of my sort of semi-older stuff and some brand new stuff. I did a little writing project this fall, which seems to be leading towards a 6-song EP called Pandemonium, which will be released on the 24th of October at a streaming platform near you. This next song is on it. It's actually one of the first songs I wrote during the Trump era, well, it was inspired by another story about a great charlatan, and it's called Oz the Great and Terrible. How dare you criticize your president for what he said but never meant, for what he said but did not say? Who can remember day to day what he did or did not do? I am confused. Now how about you? I am Oz the great and terrible. I will love you if you kill for me. I am Oz the great and terrible, and I live inside of your TV. How dare you criticize your government? You're spitting on the memory to save us from the twin attacks of terrorism and income tax. I am Oz the great and terrible. I will love you if you kill for me. I am Oz the great and terrible, and I live inside of your TV. History will not be kind to those who argued over money while children died, and posterity will judge you hard on the globe. I am true patriots will, when I know this was the great and terrible, and I live inside of your TV now. I am a and terrible. I am terrible. I am the great and terrible, and I'm calling out your TV. So that's Oz the Great and Terrible. This is another song. First of all, before I get to that, I'd like to thank Larry very much for allowing me back. It's always fun to play these things. And I always encounter interesting new songwriters that I'd never heard before, like Thomas. So always a good time. Anyway, I'm going to follow up Oz the Great and Terrible with another song I wrote right around the same time. I wrote a series of them right after the election because I was just full up, and it was music, songwriting therapy. And I figured, if I was overwhelmed, there are probably a lot of other people out there who are overwhelmed as well, and didn't know what to do. And I felt like if I felt that way on day 4 of the Trump presidency, that I was probably not headed for a good place, and I needed to pick me up. And as my brother always says, despair is counter-revolutionary. You got to keep imagining a better world. So I wrote this as a kind of a fight song. It's called Lace Up Your Boots. justice. Sit down for equality. Don't tolerate harassment. Always defend the weak. They'll try to break you. Put pepper spray up in your eye. But you are beautiful when as a movement you rise. So wake up this morning and lace up your ass-kicking boots. Come all you veterans and all you hungry recruits. Destroy misogyny and stamp out bigotry. Fight for equality and truth. Be a defender of those harassed in the street. Believe the victims. Help them to heal and find some peace. Or when they come for the Muslims, we will shout never again. These are our neighbors. We will defend them till the end. So wake up this morning and lace up your ass-kicking boots. Come all you veterans and all you hungry recruits. Destroy misogyny and stamp out bigotry. Fight for equality and truth. Raise a fist of resistance and hold your head up high. The people united can never be divided or denied. Whatever you can do, whatever hand you can lend, just raise your voice and sing. I know we'll get there in the end. So wake up this morning and lace up your ass-kicking boots. Come all you veterans and all you hungry recruits. Destroy misogyny, stamp out bigotry, fight for equality and truth. Destroy misogyny, stamp out bigotry, fight for equality and truth. Thank you so much.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Did you see I threw up there? I love that line. Lace up your ass-kicking boots.
Yeah.
how can that not be the line of the night? And yet there's more to come.
There is more to come.
Yes, so I've got a high bar to meet now. That's all your fault.
All
right, I'll see you.
I'm here to make trouble.
All right. Well, thank God. I'll see you in a little bit, okay?
All right.
All right. Which means time for me to reach over here, bring back the axe, it's kind of interesting too as I'm watching this and I'm trying to kind of run things from my end, and I notice how Thomas and James are kind of like pulled back. They have a much more discreet vantage point here, whereas I'm like your typical like right in the right up in the face of the camera. Well, I guess it's just how it works for me. This way I can kind of keep my hands in everything that's going on. You don't know, all off to the side. I got somebody doing my makeup over here. I've got somebody providing me with the champagne over here. I've got, my pet Chihuahua down here, Rico. You have to surround yourself with the things that, make you comfortable so you can perform to the max. Anyway, so enough of that nonsense. Those guys were both fantastic. I'm so glad to have them both back. It sounds great. I am going to move on to my second set here. I'm going to do, this time started off with a song by the Injured Parties from our Fun with a Purpose album. No way I can get that where it's not reflecting. Yeah, I can kind of turn it down. There you go. And this is one that, since I've returned to the remote performance realm, I think I did it one other time, maybe the first time when I was like, I'm coming back. And this song was written under different circumstances for a name that you'll hear here. But those are homophones, by the way. You'll hear it here. Get it? No, anyway. But it seems to have just as much resonance now, but in a different way than it did when it was originally written. So hope you like it. It's called Been There, Done That. Here in the land of plenty, of nest eggs and of yachts, lives the Fortune 500, the unfortunate have-nots. Oprah in her mansion picks a book from the pile, closing her eyes tightly, she points and smiles. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Extreme makeovers, ugly ducklings become swans, doctors waving scalpels like magic wands. Joan on the red carpet turns a downward thumb. When she talks, her face is tight as a drum. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. There's a back for every knife, and a knife for every back. Each day is code orange when we're under attack. The Donald sits in judgment, his philosophy admired. Shitter, get off the pot, or you're fired. Been there, there, done that. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Yes. So obviously the Donald there, man, I don't even know where to begin. But each day is code orange when we're under attack has certainly taken on new significance when we consider the strange hue of our leader. Is it even right to call it a hue? It seems like an insult to the word hue. So I'm going to move away from that. I'm going to do another new one, my last new one of the night. And I think when I first, I don't know if when I first became aware of songwriting and what songwriters did that I necessarily thought, oh yeah, this is about them. You know, I mean, I remember listening to Warren Zevon early on, and I guess I didn't think, you know, oh yeah, Roland the Headless Thompson Gunner, you know, that was something pulled from his experience. But then again, he might not be the best example because he did some crazy stuff, man. But I think when I first started, I didn't fully embrace the idea of writing from a persona, which is not to say that this next song is all about persona, but it's definitely about getting in other shoes. And I guess I'll just leave it at that. It's also very chorus forward. So if you realize what that chorus is, and if you're in your little corner of the universe, maybe not so little corner of the universe, feel free to yell it loud and proud once you figure out what that chorus is. So I won't tell you the name of the song because that's the chorus. Instead, I will merely begin it. Coming home to meet your pa, took a liking to your ma. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when that happens. Went on vacation down in Mexico. Too much tequila made me go loco. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when that happens. In the car, driving fast. Now I can't ungive it the gas. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when that happens. The ATM devoured my card. Now I think I punched it too hard. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when that happens. Save time when I bought online. Now my identity's no longer mine. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when that happens. I voted to send Washington a message with 18 days left to crawl out of this wreckage. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when that happens. It seems like it's beyond my control. Maybe I should make giving up my goal. Sent my kids to all the best schools, but you can't de-stupid a fool. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when that happens. Met a girl at the bar one night. She passed out, didn't put up a fight. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when that happens. I prayed God would forgive all my sins. I'm at the gate, but he won't let me in. Hate it when that happens. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when that happens.
I got
letting that chord ring out.
I need my applause.
I thought you were just, you know, miming it. You know, like.
Well, yeah.
It's the thought that counts. It's the movement that counts, I guess.
It's convincing, though. It's pretty.
I like it.
Yeah.
Powerful.
I love that song. I loved giving up my goal, and then you do the pause like you've given up the song.
Yeah.
That's super clever. And then you use the word "de-stupid."
Yeah. Well, I think I'm pretty proud of that one too.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
D-Stupid. It might be. I think that's also a member of a band I saw once. Is D-Stupid and the Rigamaroles or something like that. But
I think you got a great idea with a huge market.
Yes, I'm going to take full advantage of it.
Yeah.
I'm going to make some notes on that right now, but more importantly, I am going to cede the stage to you, and I'm eager to hear some more Thomas Pace.
Okay.
Here we go. I'll see you in a bit.
All you got to do is hang the sign on that one, I guarantee you. So I love that. And I'm going to keep doing what I do. This song, I don't even really know this song, I'll be honest. But I'm the only one here, so I guess I'm going to have to play it. This is a song called "The Damage Is Done." I'm sorry if it's depressing, but you know. Bleary-eyed baby, are you feeling forsaken now that you have finally awakened to see that it isn't okay? The levee gave way. The water surrounds us, there's no place to run. It's too late, the damage is done. And those casualties that you see on TV, somebody's mother, somebody's daughter, somebody's son. It seems the latter, the high ground, has no bottom rung. It's too late, the damage is done. Seems like the world is on fire with all the choking pollution, and there ain't no solution, so we need to all kegs, we breathe the same air. You silly bus driver with your payload of one, it's too late, the damage is done. And what their corporate greed doesn't want you to see is that the ending has already begun. And that poison you breathe in is gonna block out the sun. It's too late, the damage is done. Here's the hopeful bridge. Now there ain't no guaranteeing, so I still believe in the hope of a good day to come. I ain't no type of genius, but man, I ain't dumb. It's too late, the damage is done. So buck up and take heart, my brother, all you downtrodden people. In the mosque, temple, the steeple, yeah, we pray the same way, we're saying the same things. But somehow there's hatred when that message is spun. It's too late, the damage is done. There ain't no need, no way to succeed. Fighting a battle that cannot be won. There ain't no solution, so put down your gun. It's too late, the damage is done. And I'd like nothing more to believe he was God's own son. But it's too late, the damage is done. No, 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 it's too late, the damage is done. Oh, how's that? Oh, quiet in here, but I feel pretty good. So yeah, that's a sad one. So I've been trying to stagger them, you know, sad, hopeful. So unless you're a real cynic, you'll find this hopeful, or unless my formula is completely ill-conceived. Yeah. So it sounds like it's about 50-50. This is a song called We Need Each Other. Also a song I don't know. I need a head full of steam to make it up that mountain high. Need a heart full of dreams just to walk that shore. Need a mind like a stream flowing from the great divide. Ice cold and full of pride, deep and wide. And once I was down and out, was without a friend, saved by a stranger with an extra hand lend. He said he was my brother, told me that we need each other. Takes a man full of greed to take a single mother's house. Takes a heart made of steel to keep it working down. Takes a vein that don't bleed to put your house behind the wall. You can make it nice and tall. You can keep out one and all. And once I found myself knocking upon the door in a place I thought I'd never been before. Through open doors, discover it's true, we need each other. Takes a mind full of peace for looking into your brother's eye. Takes a heart that won't cease for walking arm in arm. It takes a deep set belief to put it all on the line. Make each injustice yours. Make each injustice mine. And once it seemed my darkest day before the dawn. Then like a dream, I just woke up and it was gone. Like any friend or lover, needs reveal. We need each other. And I believe that we can begin to recover. Holding on. Holding on to each other. Oh, I told you I didn't know.
No, those were both very fine, Thomas. I like those.
For myself.
Yeah, I really like that, especially the damage is done. Though I like them both very much, as I say. I got a couple more tunes here. These both appear on my forthcoming EP, Pandemic, available next week, we hope. This one is another love letter I wrote to the president. And it's called Funhouse. Mirror, mirror on the wall, wall. Who's the toughest of them all? Striding earth and crushing opposition. But your skin is paper thin. I'll pop your ego with a pin. Your sense of self can't handle criticism. And in the funhouse mirror you are brave. You are a righteous man of pride. And in the hall of mirrors you are multiplied, sanctified, self-gratified. Hatred you can't make winds up in a ball of hate. It must be them, not you, you tell yourself. But why can't people understand? You're such a paragon of man, who you don't give a damn about anyone else. And in the funhouse mirror you are brave. You are a righteous man of pride. And in the hall of mirrors you are multiplied, sanctified, self-gratified. And in the funhouse mirror you are brave. You are a righteous man of pride. And in the hall of mirrors you are multiplied, sanctified, self-gratified. Body counts and loved ones tossed. The suffering that you have caused means nothing to you, cause you are a vampire. Your ego feeds on baby's blood, and so you must create a flood to satisfy your endless desire. And in the funhouse mirror you are brave. You are a righteous man of pride. And in the hall of mirrors you are multiplied, sanctified, self-gratified, sanctified, self-gratified, self-gratified. Well, and as if that image weren't spooky enough for you, I got another song. This also is on the EP. So what happened was I had always been a songwriter who relied on inspiration to guide me. And then after Trump got elected, I had a lot of inspiration. I wrote a lot of songs. And then he kind of wore me out, and I couldn't write anything for a while. So I decided to become much more intentional about things and set myself a target of writing a bunch of new songs. And some of these are what came out of that. This particular one comes from a story my mom told me about. She lives in a little town out west, and somebody put together a social justice protest there, and they were, about 30 or 40 of them marching down the street in this little town, which was lined with people, some of whom were in favor, some not. And there was like a 17-year-old kid leaning against the wall with an assault rifle, and somebody went over to him and said, "What are you doing here?" And the kid went, "I'm here to make sure everyone's okay." So thinking about that caused me to write this song, which is called "The Gunman." What we needed. Another self-appointed hero. AR-15 at the ready. Another self in port and zero, showing up to save us all. Or maybe just to make himself feel hard in this world that he must fear. To be so always on his guard. What are you so damn afraid of? With your white knuckles on your gun. Do you really think it makes you look free? You're not fooling anyone. You're not fooling anyone. Just like you, I walk through the valley, but without a weapon in my hand. The valley of the shadow of death it may be, but I don't fear my fellow man. And I know you think I'm naive, that I don't see what's going on. But I think you're paranoid. You're not the chosen one. And what are you so damn afraid of? With your white knuckles on your gun. Do you really think it makes you look free? You're not fooling anyone. You're not fooling anyone. So damn afraid of, with your white knuckles on your gun. Do you really think it makes you look free? You're not fooling anyone. You're not fooling anyone. You're not fooling anyone. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Love the white knuckles on the gun.
Yes.
Lyrically, not literally, though.
Yeah, yeah. It has nice rhythm, and it you know, people with guns always look nervous to me.
Yes. Well, and I'm getting nervous just thinking about it. Nice job. I'll see you in a couple minutes.
Cool.
Yep. All right, which means once again, time for me. Oh, there's one of many. You can hear me, I'm sure. One of many shelves full of products here at Shadeen that have nowhere else to go. So wow, again, you know, great second pass from those guys. Sounds fantastic, and I'm trying to get some pictures and the usual stuff that I do here, and I want to make sure that I can like sit back and be listening and enjoying myself, and in both of them, just line after line of stuff that I wish I had written, and just pushing me to do even better myself. So anyway, for my last song, Last Pass is a single song. Another thing that I've tried to do since this whole thing went remote is trying to work on new material, and I do have a newer song, and a song that's very specific to our situation, which is not something that I normally do. I think it's hard to write in the middle of any kind of disaster or any kind of situation. You usually need some time away from it to process it and come up with something that at least I do that you're happy with, as happy as a songwriter ever is with their stuff. And so I have something newer that I've been playing, and I was like, okay, I got to get away from it this month. So instead I kind of went in the opposite direction and digging into the older stuff that I have. And before I moved here, I'm from Michigan originally, but I lived in California for a number of years, and I had a band out there that was started out as a duo called the Fuss Budgets. And the first I pulled a song that also seemed thematically to have some resonance with what's going on in the world right now, different from when it was originally written, because when it was originally written, I think it was just like singer-songwriter dude trying to riff on something. And with the Fuss Budgets started as a duo. That's also like maybe some of the first real studio experience I had. So when I was trying to figure out, I don't have any disc or anything to show you, but this did come out finally on a thing digitally on an album called the Room 26 Sessions, because there's a record store no longer there in San Francisco called Streetlight Records, and guy who was a manager there got talking with him, because you bring my discs up to buy my albums. I was vinyl at that point and discs. So and got to talking about music, and he seemed like an interesting guy, and he had a studio upstairs, which is like a home studio, which is now de rigueur for pretty much everybody. And so these early recordings with the Fuss Budgets were done there, and some of this stuff finally came out in 2014. So there's an album called the Room 26 Sessions where this song appears, which is a rather long-winded way of me explaining that it's out there in a recorded version. And I hadn't played it in forever, so I thought, let me play it tonight, because again, it seemed to have some elements that spoke to me now. And spoke to what's going on currently as far as people in the world, I guess. It's called You're Not Listening. Comfortable on the sofa at the end of the day. You've got a good book to read, but nothing to say. I got a glass of water at your request. Turn out the lights now. It's time to rest. I've told you 1,000 times you're not listening. Either that or you just don't care, or you just can't hear me. Newspaper headlines hide what you're thinking. Breath mints and mouthwash hide what I'm drinking. I've told you 1,000 times you're not listening. Either that or you just don't care, or you just can't hear me. Water under the bridge runs extremely fast, but I'm beginning to wonder how long our water supply will last. I told you 1,000 times you're not listening. just can't hear me. I've told you 1,000 times. You're not listening. You just don't care. Or you just can't hear me. I've told you 1,000 times. Ooh. I was thinking to myself, is that where the song ends? Wait a minute. Is that where? I guess it is where it ends tonight.
Yeah, yeah, question. And with a question mark.
Yes, exactly.
It's intriguing. It's very intriguing.
Yeah, you know, it's like funny again, thinking about this stuff and looking that sort of just don't care. You know, I'm sure that it was my like Dylan-esque thing.
Yeah,
going up, not a chord or a note I'll probably ever hit again, which is probably to everyone's benefit.
Perfect.
Yes. Oh, perfect.
Yeah, you're like Thelonious Monk of folk singing.
Oh, I like that.
You know
I'm using it.
Yeah,
I'm using it.
I would only assume that moniker you already have that moniker.
It's like I'll have to think of some pun on Thelonious Monk there, but that's Thelonious Monster. No, that's already taken. Right. All right, so let me let you do your thing, sir. And again, we'll see everybody at the end. So don't get up and go get cookies or anything afterward. Okay?
They're hot.
Oh, are they ever?
Okay. Let me fix my computer here. Oh man, that's a ticket. Okay, I'm gonna do a song that's not political. I got to the point where it was like I really having trouble writing songs that weren't about politics, and that's no way to be. So this is just a super brand new one that I had I came up with a line for, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna write a song about that. And then the song gave me a lot of trouble, but I may or may not have persevered. This is called Lonelier Than Being Alone. This is not a conversation. It's just a litany of things you've been wanting to say. So you got the brand new fancy dress. It's only making you more depressed. You don't say a word, but your eyes tell me that you want me to stay. Thought I could save you like an angel, but I got the wires that I'm hanging from caught up in the house lights now. I guess I'm gonna take that big bow. Not even sure that I wanna come down. Being with you is lonelier than being alone. No investigation, just an opportunity for me to get over myself. And at the sound of the tongue, when you look up from your phone, I can see that inside you're wishing that I was somebody else. You can treat me like a stranger when we run into your girlfriends walking on the street downtown. I don't even look or make a sound when it's back into the lost and found. Being with you is lonelier than being alone. Being with you is lonelier than being alone. She said a short prayer to herself. I saw my name upon her tongue. She took a breath, and when she blew the candles out, you know, the room went dark. I was gone. That is not religion. With 1 ounce of flesh, they need a pound of vet. There's no witness to my confession, my crucifixion or my resurrection. If it's the word of God, then I still don't like the sound of it. With a heart so filled with anger, you got me crying through the night like a child with a light still on. I mean, even if I am a little stoned, and I wanna go home. Being with you is lonelier than being alone. Being with you is lonelier than being alone. Being with you is lonelier than being alone. All right. Hey,
Nice.
James, I wanted to say I've been really loving your songs, man.
Thank you very much.
I really love it.
It's absolutely mutual.
It's great.
I was trying to think of who that song reminded me of, and towards the end of it, I was thinking, and don't take this the wrong way. I don't know what your tastes run to, but it sounded, it began to remind me of the Eagles.
How dare you?
I know, right?
No, I love the Eagles. I do love the Eagles. I really do, and I stand by that.
I mean it as a compliment. So.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Julian. It was good to play with you, James.
Likewise, man.
Ooh, Larry.
What'd you say? Okay, never mind. Anyway, it has been lovely to be here. I am going to finish on a political note, but this song is a little bit different. It's the one I usually close my sets with. It's the one I close the EP with, because my sets can get a little heavy. And though this song was inspired by a pretty dark event, namely the civil unrest in Charlottesville, Virginia. This was my way of dealing with it. And then when I brought the thing out, when I began to play it for people, like the open mic I used to frequent at the store on Halstead and Armitage, I played it for people and they just loved it. And it kind of took on a life of its own. And now I don't have much of a following, but the following that I do have generally likes this, and I think it's a good way to send people home with a smile on their face. So this song is called Nazis Can't Drive. Stop trying to scare me, it's not working anymore. You're just trying to build support for your next civil war. And you'll get richer selling guns than you ever dreamt before. So rich indeed that if you're good, your wife might let you score. But you can't get it up without a gun. And Nazis can't drive 'cause they're way too dumb. You can always tell a fascist by the way he sucks his thumb and complains like a little baby. Yes, he does. KKK struck out 3 times and now their game is done. The game was always bullshit and it wasn't any fun. And just 'cause your mother squatted down and shat out Nazi scum doesn't make you matter, and neither will a gun. But you can't get it up without that gun. And Nazis can't drive 'cause they're way too dumb. You can always tell a fascist by the way he sucks his thumb and complains like a little baby. Yes, he does. We're moving toward the future and we'll leave you in the past. An order built on theft and murder wasn't meant to last. And don't define America down to dumb white trash. The rich white victims ruling us won't let you join their cast. But you can't get it up without a gun. The Nazis can't drive 'cause they're way too dumb. You can always tell a fascist by the way he sucks his thumb and complains like a little baby. Yes, he does. Get it up without your gun. And Nazis can't drive 'cause they're way too fucking dumb. You can always tell a fascist by the way he sucks his thumb and complains like a little baby, 'cause that's just what he is.
I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. That's great, man.
Oh, good.
So many terrific lines in that again, you know.
Yeah, that one was really cathartic, and still gets played all by myself in the basement a lot, just to get things out of me.
It kind of reminds me of the crying Nazi. Christopher, whatever his name was, you know, was that the impetus or no?
No, I don't know of what.
Just another Nazi, right? Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
any other contemporary Nazi? Oh, there's so many.
It really came about after a guy drove across several states in order to run over a protester, and I was like, yeah. And it also relates back to an old Saturday Night Live joke that Jesse Jackson told about being always underrated by the press. And it's the joke about him being out on a boat with the Pope, and the Pope's hat blows off, and Jesse walks across water and gets the hat and brings it back, and the next morning the headline is Jesse can't swim. I thought Nazis can't drive.
That's Jesse can't swim. And I see. Of course. Yeah. I see. That's good enough too. But that sounds great, but Nazis can't drive, man. I could just imagine like flipping through, you know, the discs or whatever, the albums. I still call them albums, and seeing that title, and I'm like, oh, must buy. You know, that is great.
It got a really good reception instantly. Yeah.
Well, that's what it's all about, as far as I'm concerned. And both you dudes, fantastic job.
Yeah.
You know, it's like being the honcho and trying to segue between stuff. At one point, there was some real love going on there, and then I accidentally cut away, and I was like, "Damn it!" You know.
That's fine.
Yeah,
that's just the learning curve, Larry.
Yeah,
you're gonna be a producer. By the end of this, you're gonna be like a TV producer.
Well, like I said, with all my crew around me here,
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
so shy, and they don't want to see the camera to me
Yeah.
because I'm the star of this moment. But they're really, I mean, it's just they're piled up over here. It's like sardines.
You're hogging the spotlight. Those pages, they need a little love. They need a little screen time.
They do, right? Yes, I'm getting you right. Like pages, right? Like serfs and pages. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know where I'm. You know me.
Browbeat.
You definitely
line up the people with browbeat.
Right.
Well, guys, I'm not going to keep you around necessarily. Although I think once we end the broadcast, don't take off just yet, and we'll have some final love. But I want to officially thank you both for being here again. So big hand
my pleasure.
for James Foster and Thomas Pace, and it's great to hear both you guys. Hopefully, we'll do this again soon. Maybe even actually in the same room.
That would be cool.
Some kind of covering on our faces.
I might feel pretty promiscuous doing that.
Wow, yeah.
Tee-hee. But I wish you guys both well, and I'm excited to hear the new material you guys have got, so that's terrific. And I will say goodbye to our audience. And of course, this will be up and archived, so you can send folks to watch this later. And hope everyone's doing well, staying sane. Everybody get out and please get out and vote. I think there's no mystery with any of our songs and or discussion tonight that this is an important thing that we do. And this time next month, I pray to God that we are feeling much less anxious than we have been.
Amen.
All right, I'm gonna end the broadcast, guys. Hang around, and everybody be safe and be well. See you soon.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, everyone.